Naked came we out of our mother's womb, and naked shall we return thither. But how did we allow pride to become the drive of our lives when we didn't get here by ourselves and have nothing to show forth and no one to chauffeur? So what's the deal, saints? This can't be kosher. Let's keep it real, saints. I'm tired of folklore and how folks lure the ignorant to a masquerade ball hosted by some supposed angel of light. You see how Satan plays charades? Till the church raid and rid him of every soul he enslaved. Since the days of John the Baptist, the kingdom suffered violence, and the violent take it by force. Plus, he's the one who conned the conduits to tell them they can't do it. Now, that's kind of confusing when the confuses doubt and belief, but like Pharisees, we removed all doubt without, like it had leprosy. And I could spot it on my skin and you, the engrafted word of truth. Every adjective verb is proof of what Christ's actions constitute. But my lifestyle, well, it says no to the nay while doing it for the vine. Yeah, that's hypocrisy at an all-time high. I'm telling you what I'm not going to do while I'm doing it. As Christians, we call that lying. And 6 things doth the Lord hate, yea, 7 are an abomination, yet he found a reason far greater than his own 8 pints of blood to die for me. So I strive to remain a living sacrifice for him and offer my all like that widowed woman who wouldn't shun a mite from him. I will not shun a mite from me if it brings the Christ's glory. But Houston, we have a problem. We are more familiar with the Most City Don's lyrics than with what Moses has done in Scripture. Now that's troubling, seeing that his staff should infect the faculties of our mind that we might not do what we want to do with the provision of God. He gave us grace. To bear a cross on our backs, we took it off. To wear a cross on our chest, we went from knapsacking pilgrims passing through to neck-lacing a people that are sensual. When our heart should be a relic of the crucifixion unto penitence, not a miniature replica hanging on a chain we call a pendant. You see, I understand that the symbolism of a cross is so musical, but let's be truthful. The literal cross, it was not beautiful, it was rugged. And Jesus Christ still testifies yet by that cross and says, man, I cured all sin. Red polished cuticles from my own blood, but for his will. Can you see and not perceive that you are trying to give those nails a refill? So Father, forgive us. For we know not what we do. What I condiment was, may your sins be forgiven for having our miracle whipped. You see, our vain feigning blinds us to what we have done or what we are doing, and that is so costly. Christ came to die once. How do we accept that so often? Because we crucify the Son of Man afresh with our hypocrisy. Can you still see and not perceive that we might be trying to double cross him? So pardon me. But can we get back to the garden, please? Like where Adam was by his lonesome, him and God in their oneness. Not completely alone, yet complete alone. Oblivious to the fact that everything around had him made except for him. Yet Elohim created him exceptional, and he exhibited true affinity for divinity, and the master of that masterpiece was well pleased with his imagery. Imagine being gifted dominion over everything, and in your singleness, you're still more apt to please the Trinity, thrice holy. My eyes open, my Elohim, mind-blowing. The revelation in our small talk. Yeah, it's deeper than a quote from Hallmark, more praiseworthy than a grand slam at the ballpark, more satisfying than finding a close spot at Walmart. You see, Christ transformed my life without an all spark. He humbled me. Now I'm more faithful than bumblebees, so you can see the difference. So you can see the difference between true religion, well, that's just Buddha stitched in, versus pure religion. Try putting on crucifixion.